What's up, guys? Today's video I want to talk to you guys about rotating content, primarily in game, but some of these tips can help you out earlier game and mid game as well. Not so much early game, maybe mid game, but basically, first thing you want to do is you want to identify what you need to do in the game, or your goals, pretty much. So, for me, as an example, right now my goal is to continue getting some of these 6 Awakens. I'm trying to 6 Awaken Destina. Who else down here? Fiend's on the burner, and you'll see why here in a second. I'm debating whether to 6 Awaken Cecilia or Cid. It might be Cid just because he's got a really nice imprint there, and Cecilia might end up getting stripped, and you'll see why here in a sec. I'm working on getting her awakenings done. I have I have all the Blazing Souls I need. I managed to finish those up last week. But I also have a Kisei that I need to level, so I need to farm more of them. And I still need some more Ultra things. So I've been requesting those in Guild, and I've been popping into the World Crack, or the Crack in the World, whatever you want to call it, it's in World S3, I think. Doing a couple runs there, I get enough AP to just buy a horn. So I'm just popping in there every now and then. So I got a new toy down here that I'm working on, and here he is. So he is my goal right now. I've identified a team that I'm going to use on defense, and since I'll have a solid team on defense, the defense team that I'm going to build is actually the same exact team is rank 13 right now or something. There's one up there, and there's several variations of the team I'm going to use. It's going to be ML Bale, Dizzy, Crimson Armin, and Destina. I just got to work on all of their gear, try and get them all on immunity, and then I'm going to start pushing Legend. Finally. If I had auxiliary lots, I would have hit Legend a long time ago. But alas, I don't have them. I'm thinking about running a comp with Bale, with my new Bale here, and Watcher Shuri with the Iceria I pulled. And then some kind of filler with an attack buff. Having the Stripper, and then 2 Watcher Shuri ults back to back, or S3s. You can call them ultimates or S3s, whichever works. I think I can push through most of Upper Challenger and Champion, and then hit Legend for the first time. So that's my goal right now. In order to do that, I gotta identify what I need to do. First of all, I need to finish up leveling his gear. I got this amazing chest piece here. I got this ring that's not rolling good so far, but I'm gonna put him on speed immunity and do what I can there. That's why I'm thinking about stripping my Cecilia. She's got some pretty good pieces that he could use. I mean, this is decent neck. Yeah. Just gotta fill in the speed gear on him and get him as fast as I can get him with as much health as I can give him on immunity. So that's kind of my goal right there. My Watcher Shuri's already built, so I don't need to build him. I'm still working on my Destina as well, so that's another reason I might strip my Cecilia and move some stuff around. But we'll see. It's just gonna depend on how. I have tons of gear I have to level because I bought. You're gonna flame me, but I bought all 5 $50 equipment packs. Overall, I'm happy with what I got. I'll kind of go through a couple of the pieces I got here for you guys. I got them sorted by recent, and it's pretty much all the counter and the immunity gear in here. And I bought 1 speed set too. Didn't have too much luck with the speed set, obviously. You can see here. I think this was the last piece I pulled. Yeah, because that I got out of raid. These were a couple drops out of Wyvern afterwards. So yeah, this is the last speed piece I pulled. So here's the speed pieces I got out of a 50 pack. The 2 chest pieces are really nice. This one's insane. It started out with 4 speed. I rolled a 3, and I've gotten 2 health rolls so far. But all the base rolls were really high. I think the base health roll was a 7. So it didn't roll really high the next 2 rolls, but 18's pretty good, especially since I got 2 more rolls in there. Hopefully they both land in speed. But any of these, the high roll in any of these subs, I'm happy with it. And then this one I get to level. I got quite a few good immunity pieces. I'm just going to test that out. I'm leveling these boots. I might use those on Bale. We'll see how they finish out. I wish it was HP on them, but you get what you get. And then I got a couple of other good pieces in here. Like this is a really good chest piece. I might keep those, I might not. They're just health on immunity, so I figured I might be able to throw them on a bruiser or something somewhere. Maybe, eventually. And then this necklace. It's not too bad. I'm just kind of seeing what happens with it. I'm probably still going to max it out just because it's an attack neck on the immunity set. Hopefully the subs don't kill me too bad. I got 1 health, and I think the other one was flat defense or something. So, we'll see what happens with that. This one's okay, I guess. So, yeah, I got some decent gear from the equipment packs. Could have gotten better. This one's pretty nice. But overall, I would not recommend anyone else get them. Unless you're a super whale. I'm not a super whale. Like, I'll spend big chunks every now and then, but I'll also go a month, 2 months without spending anything. I played the game for like a month and a half with no monthly packs going on, so like I'll spend every now and then. But when I do spend, it's usually some kind of big chunk. But I wouldn't have bought these packs if I had a reliable team to auto Banshee and Azumanic 11. I don't have Bologna. I don't have really any reliable AoE unit. Like I tried doing it with Dizzy. I just didn't put out enough damage. Like, I have a lot of single target units, and I can auto Banshee, but every auto run takes like 10 minutes. With using Charles and 2 healers and, I think Violet. I think I used Destina, Angelica, Charles, Violet, and the runs were just so long, and it took me so long to get a craft, and the craft always sucked, so I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm buying some packs, because I want some more counter gear. I want to try this dude on counter. He's just got random crap right now. And then, you know, just kind of see how everything happens. So, if you have a lot of money and you want to buy equipment packs, I don't think they're healthy for the game. Just because people that can already do everything, they're just spending money to get more of everything. Like in my case, I couldn't efficiently farm the content that I bought. So really, if I could efficiently, like I would have had that stuff already. That's how I'm looking at it. And it just saves me time. So, yeah, that's my view on equipment packs. If you want to buy them, buy them. Like, I was hating on them the first time they came around, but based on all the gear I got, like, for 250 bucks, that's a lot of money for only a couple really good pieces. Most of the pieces are just average stuff. But got some good stuff as well. So it is what it is. And then I did some summons with the stones I bought and pulled a Kisei, and I pulled an Iceria, which I was happy with. So I'm happy to support the game. I like Epic 7. I wanted to continue. I'm probably going to be playing it for a very long time. So I don't mind investing some money into it. If you want to hate on that, it's whatever. It's pocket change to me, so it doesn't matter. But back into content rotation. So I already set my goals. I just kind of went off and talked about equipment packs there real quick because somebody asked me about them. I forget who it was. Maybe Mose. I think, yeah, Mose was asking me about them. So there's my view on it. And now for my goals, like I was talking about setting up my defense. My Crimson Armin, she's alright right now, but she's nowhere near I want to be. Like her HP suffered a lot. I ended up taking her ring off her and throwing it on Aceria for the speed set. But she's got some work to do as well. Like, I need some better jewelry with health subs. That's really what my account's lacking right now. And I need them on speed sets. Mostly. Like, if we go look at my jewelry real quick. I get really good rings out of Hellraid, but I can't do anything with them because they're all broken set. And it's hard to run these on units when you're trying to run immunity and a speed set on them. It just doesn't work. And it just sucks that they roll so well and they're on a stupid ass defense set. But yeah, so like if you look at all my main stats here, like I have a couple health rings that I could level. This one's decent. But like I need them on a speed set or immunity set. So I have this one that I could probably level up. This one. This one's not bad, actually. I might level that one up. And then I got this one I saved. But, see, I don't have too many. I would like them to be 85, because that's 10% health I'm missing out on there. I haven't had a single one drop yet. 85 ring with health sub. Not a single one. Even buying equipment packs, still didn't get one of them. Same thing with Nex. I don't think I have... This one I got from an equipment pack. I think this one was also equipment pack. I bought one speed set. And then, yeah, I bought this out of the shop because I see potential in it. I might level it. But yeah, see, I'm still missing, like, good jewelry. It sucks. So, identifying what I need some more gear, obviously. So, the only way to really get gear is to go to Wyvern. But in the meantime, I also need to 6-star my bale. So, looking at how much fodder I have, since I just 6-starred this area, like, I really don't have much fodder in here. And the way you want to look into that is, see I'm at 207 out of 250 up here, so I have quite a bit of room for extra fodder down here. So actually what I'm doing right now is I'm farming the last Heart of Hypocrisy I need to 6 awaken my Destina. So, like, I'm doing multiple things at once. I'm farming in here. I think I should be pretty close to getting it, but I'm solo farming fodder, pretty much, or duo farming, I guess. So I'm doing this stage. And I'm leveling my Asaria in here while I do it as well, because she's not level 60 yet. So I'm just popping in here and farming hard on this stage. I'm at 9. I already cleared out side story. And then, yeah, I'll pick up this last one today, and I'll probably still pick up the other one. But after I finish that, and get my Destina 6-star awakened, I'm going to need to farm a couple earth runes, which I'll just work into that as well, and farm fodder, single fodder in there as well. And help build up my gold. But then once I'm done with that, like, I kind of rotate where I'm farming. So once I clear this AP shop, but in this case I might just pick up the one, get it done, and then come back to it later. I need to 6 awaken my bale in the future, and I know that, so I will come here and I will clear this AP shop as well. And I'll grab these Hornet Desires. I have a couple weeks to go before I can finish that. Hopefully I get lucky with a couple drops. So then I'll be solo farming. Not solo farm, well, doing a solo fodder in here as well. And I'll probably be leveling up something else with that. I might be able to run 2 fodders in here. I'll have to try. I think I can with just running Dizzy. Dizzy helps me with the debuffs. You can run, like, stages that I had to run a healer for, I don't have to run a healer for anymore. So Dizzy actually helps me with my later world farming, which is really nice. So after, like, I'll farm all those, like, I need, let's see what other catalysts I still need. Oh yeah, I need, what's that, the Mask of Nightmares or whatever they are, because I'm working on Sid and possibly Cecilia. I'll probably do Sid first, though. So then I'll farm that stage as well. I believe that's in 6. So yeah, I'll come and I believe I farm 6-5 for those. I think it's a jet or something. And I'll come and I'll clear this AP shop. And before you want to be doing stuff like this, maybe it's not that stage. Which stage is it? Oh, it's 6-9. So yeah, I'll farm 6-9. This stage I do 2 fodders as well. I think I run Violet Charles in here to farm it. And then I farm this stage to get the Nightmare Masks. And then, say I'm getting stacked up and my box is getting filled up on fodder. I don't like going and selling it. I like using it to promote stuff. So, what I'll come through is if, like, I'm always growing Phantasmas. And I'll come through and I'll promote all of these 2-star Phantasmas. And usually I'll have a lot of them in here, but I've been pushing 6 stars right now because I have a couple units I want to use. So if I'm doing 2 fodder, what I was doing is I was farming 2 of these in there. And farming just 2 of these guys. In the stage that I was doing it on, like, you could do it with level 1 fodders or level 5, it takes the same amount of runs. Which is nice. So that's where I'm farming these low-level ones. Once my bag starts filling up, that's when I will go and start doing that stage. You could do that while farming for IDs, Dragon's Wrath, fighter medals, like pretty much anything. Like 3 and under you can safely do with 3 fodder, at least I can. 4 possibly, whichever's in 4. I think 4 is it's Blazing Souls and the Mercenaries Medicine, I believe is 4-1 and 4-2. Those 4-1 I might be able to do with 3 fodder. I haven't tried. I've never needed Mercenaries Medicine, at least not yet. I had like 20 of them when Soul came out, so I just used the ones I had stocked up for Soul and for Bingo. But if I pull another unit, then I'll start farming there as well. I farmed a lot of IDs. IDs is a great stage to farm 3 fodder in. You farm 2, 3, I believe it is, for Yuna. And then another thing I want to talk about, when you're really focusing a specific epic catalyst, like when I was farming black powder for Violet and for Watcher Shuri, who's down here. Like their 6th Awaken is the Curse Powder. This stuff. So there's multiple stages in the map where you can farm that one fodder. But the AP shop, like as you guys know, it resets every week. So when I was heavily focusing that one epic catalyst, I would come to 10-10 and I would farm it from this stage. It pops up here. And I would run a solo fodder in here. And then maybe level something else up as well that had gear on it. So I would farm this here. I would clear out this AP shop. But I'm not going to keep farming this stage once I clear out this AP shop. Because this AP shop, like, yes, I could still use that stuff next week. But it's going to reset. So what I do is, like, I would come over to, like, Dusselnork. And there's a stage in here you can farm Curse Powder as well. Like right here. 8-10. So I would come here and I would farm this, and then I would clear out this AP shop. Even though I didn't necessarily need these at the moment, it was just more efficient for me to farm another AP shop when all the AP shops are going to reset the next week. So that's 2 more catalysts I would have got that week, and I'm still going to farm that other one next week. And you could do this with several different things. Fused Nerves you can farm on World 9, and you can farm on World 2 on 2-3S, I think, or S3. So I would do the same thing when I was farming Fused Nerves as well for like Shadow Rose and regular Bale and Sezin and Charles. Charles is a Gemini as well. So like over there, that's where I was, like, I make sure like I'm always taking something out of an AP shop while I'm farming. And I would try to finish that AP shop and then move on to another spot. And that's how I farm my my epic catalysts while I'm doing my fodder. And then, like, while you're farming all this, like, you're going to be building up fodder for gear, obviously. And what I do is when I'm focused on 6-starring something, and that's my goal, I use all my gold that I earn for promoting units. And I stock up on this fodder in here, which I've just started doing. So you'll get your charms and all of your enhancement fodder down in here to work on the gear that you're using to, feed whatever unit you're building, basically. So the gear that I'm trying to put on my bale, that's the gear I'm focusing on leveling. And I do that at the same time. When my bags fill up, and like I'm at a point where like I want to take a break from just farming fodder, I'll probably go do some Wyvern. Yes, you get crafting materials from Wyvern, but my biggest recommendation is if you have gear to level, like look at all the, like you can see how much lock stuff I have just like in this one square right here to level. I'm not gonna go and craft gear when I already have something to level. Make sense? On a side note, if I have no helmet to level, for example, and I'm really starting to stock up on fodder down here, to the point where like I have like 8 rows of stuff just sitting in here, that's when I'll take my crafting materials and I'll bust out some helmets until I can get like 2 or 3 decent ones. And then I'll have some helmets to level. The trick for me is I always make sure I have a piece of gear in here to level. And that's how I play the game. The way I see it, if I have freaking, I don't know, 50 million gold sitting up here, then I'm not doing something right. Because like, I literally never have gold. Because gold is, like having gold up here is like having stamina sit up here, in my opinion. Like, why are you not spending your gold? It's cool to have a lot of gold, but why? That's like having a lot of stamina, in my opinion. Like, having a lot of sky stones is different, obviously, because you use that as summons. But gold, that just means you're not leveling gear and you're not promoting units. Because it costs a lot of gold to level shit. A lot. So if you're managing to stack up gold, then you're just halting your progression. That's my opinion. Some people might disagree with that. I think a lot of people will disagree with that. But saving gold is like you're just preventing your account from getting stronger, in my opinion. Unless you're really just looking for one specific piece of gear to level up, and you're just waiting for those perfect rolls. Like, okay, cool, but in that time, like, you could have so much gear leveled up, and you never know how something's going to roll. Something could start off not great, but when you decide to plus 15 it could be amazing. Like some of that gladiator gear, for example. Like, look at like this helmet. Like, a lot of people didn't buy this helmet. I don't have it equipped on anybody, but I have a 12-speed helmet just sitting here in case I need to fill it in somewhere. And that's how I look at my account. And that's how I rotate doing content. Hopefully I was kind of clear on that. But yeah, so in summary, identify what you're trying to do. And then identify what you need to accomplish that. And then rotate yourself through those things. And I just kind of like ran you through how I do stuff. And that's pretty much it, I guess. I mean, if you have any questions or if I was unclear on anything, this is kind of just me talking. But yeah, drop a comment if you enjoyed this content. Like it. If not, dislike it. I don't care. You guys